Hey guys, welcome back to Economics and Comics. So we're going to do a quick review on a couple books. I'm going to go ahead and start with The Empty Man. Number one, I have this cover right here. It's pretty cool. I gotta say, and I like to do this, I don't think a lot of people do this, but the paper's nice. The interior is nice. You know, different comic companies use different type of paper, but I like this one a lot. So, this is by Colin Bunn. It's about a disease. I guess they call it the Empty Man disease. I think that's the name of it. And basically people are just starting to lose it. They're starting to hallucinate. They're starting to see things. They talk to, you know, it looks like they're talking to somebody. Then they start doing really weird things. Eventually, they go crazy. Well, they're already in the process of getting crazy. And eventually, there's death. So, it's basically, you know, it starts off with a family. A guy, his wife, and his daughter. And, you know, you see a lot of stuff in the news and stuff like that. And you can tell the guy's wife's starting to go crazy. She's got the disease. And it spreads. It's spreading. And, you know, it shows, like, again, like the news stations and stuff like that. You can see it's like an outbreak. It's something. No one knows what it is yet. And there's a couple different groups. There's, you know, like the FBI. They're like doing stuff to try to find out who has it and who doesn't. And there's another group that's trying to save these people and get them to join them before the government finds them and takes them away. So overall, I really liked it. It's a little bit hardcore at the beginning. I mean, there's some horrific imaging, stuff like that, but overall, the art's decent. It's realistic. It's not really cartoony. And it's a good book. I will be getting number 2. So let's move on to my next review. Hey guys. So I just finished reading Marvel Knights, number 1 by Donny Cates. And let me tell you, this is going to be good. This is going to be really good. It starts off with Daredevil in the cemetery in front of Karen's grave. And he cannot remember why he's there and who he is. The Punisher is with some other guy that knows about all these people forgetting who they are. Punisher basically helps Daredevil remember. And there's a long list the Punisher has to go wake people up to remember who they are. But there's multiple heroes in this. They have no idea who they are, and villains. And that's just the best way I can put it. It's very interesting. There's a surprise at the end. The villain is Dr. Doom, which is really cool. I think this one's going to be really good. I can't wait to see what comes next. And I think you should probably get on it. The sooner the better. So, Marvel Knights, number 1, I'm going to keep reading that as well. So let me get you to the next review coming up in a second. Here we go. Hey guys, so I just got done reading Road of the Dead, number 1. And it was a lot of fun. I liked it. I'm excited. I hope they make it into a movie. One of the artists in it, he does the colors, is J Photos, right there. He comes into our local shop all the time. I'm going to see if I can get a couple signed copies for me and you guys. But it's a really fun story, classic zombie story. Military guy. It starts off with him like in the bushes taking a poop, and his military group is out there, and of course zombies are everywhere, and he like runs in there, like gets knocked out, and he wakes up and his butt's in the air. It's so funny. But his team basically gets taken out. He meets up with some other guys. He meets up with this character right here. This is the military guy. This is the character, and he has a doctor, a young lady doctor with him that might be able to get a cure for the thing. Now these zombies are quite quick. They're not the slow zombies, which is kind of cool. I like when they're a little bit faster. At least it seems that way in the comic. They run. And there are some other groups that are trying to stop them. They think that the girl already has the cure, but what they don't know really is that the armor guy has a big old truck with a tank on it. So he's got a tank. So there's a tank scene in there. It's pretty cool. I really think this book's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm going to pick this up as well. So far on the 3 books, I think they're all good. I think you'd like them all. And I'm just going to keep going, and I'll do one big video with a bunch of reviews for you guys. So coming up next, here we come. Okay guys, I just read Suicide Squad Black Files, #1. I really like the cover on this book. There's a couple little stories that kind of intermix. The beginning's kind of fun. It has Katana, and it dives more into her blade, her sword. And then we have El Diablo. And basically, it's like if you watch the Suicide Squad movie, you see the team. There's some more people in the team. I'm going to pass on this book, but I still think you should pick it up because there is a first appearance of Aladdin, who is a new character, and he could become pretty significant from what I read. I'm not saying the book is bad, it's just not my cup of tea, but it's the first appearance of Aladdin, and I think it's the first appearance of Suicide Squad Black, which is a new team. It's a 6-part series. Who's to say there might be some more first appearances or something interesting in the future with this book in the next 5 issues. But if you want to get the #1, it does have a first appearance of a new character, and I think it's the first time there's a Suicide Squad Black team. So for key purposes, pick it up. I'm not going to continue on this one, and we'll keep it going. Okay guys, so I just got done reading United States versus Murder, Inc. #3. Now usually, like I was saying before, I give books, if they're good after the first 2, I give them to #3 and see what happens, and I'll make my decision there. And unfortunately, this book has still got me on the fence. Usually I know. It's kind of a little sloppy through the majority of the book. The art has changed a little bit. It's a little bit, I don't know, the colors are wrong. I don't know if it's a misprint. I seriously doubt it. But it's just kind of all over the place. It improves at the end, but it's just weird coloring. I mean, basically the cover says it all. This is what the book internally looks like, so it's kind of hard to, I don't know, it's a little bit off. But they're brilliant in this book, Bendis is, because they keep leaving the ends opened. And I know that's what most stories do to go to the next episode. You want to see what's coming next, and they did it again, and it's gonna make me stick on the book to #4. So I'm on the fence now. The first 2 I liked. The third I'm kind of confused why they did all that, but at the end it brought me back in. So I'm gonna go to #4, and we'll try that out, and I'll let you know after #4. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. Let me get to the next book. Okay guys, I just finished Dead Rabbit #2. Now I gotta say, I really like this book. I'm gonna be on this for a while. The first one was good, and the second one was better. He was like an old robber. He was retired after some jobs or whatever. He's come back. He needs money because his wife is sick, and so he goes and robs a bank. And he gets one of his old buddies to go with him, and it's really funny. And it's really good. Mob's coming in. They're coming after the dead rabbit. He narrowly escapes the cops. And let me tell you, it's a lot of fun. This book is going to do well. I would suggest picking it up soon. I might try to get the #1 special variant cover for this because I have good feelings about this. So, overall, we reviewed Empty Man #1. I liked it. I suggest it. We reviewed Marvel Knights #1. It's going to be very interesting. Donny Cates is great. Pick it up. This is a good week, guys. This is a really good week. I think next was Road to the Dead. Highway to Hell. It's a lot of fun. Zombie, quick zombies. There's a tank, there's a military guy, there's a regular guy, and a doctor. It's going to be interesting. Remember, they might do a movie next year with that. Suicide Squad Black Files. There's a couple stories in there. There's maybe 2 first appearances. I'm going to jump off it, but I like the cover. It's worth getting it for the key factor. United States vs. Murder Inc. I'm 50-50 on it. I'll get one more issue and let you know. And Dead Rabbits, number 2. I'm going to keep on going. So, what's my favorite pick of the week? God, that's a tough one. I'm going to give you my... Oh, man. It's crazy, but I like Dead Rabbits number 2. It's a lot of fun. It's in that order. Best. These 2, Marvel Knights and Empty Man, are very interesting. And Road of the Dead is a lot of fun. So, besides that, I hope you guys enjoyed these reviews. I want to bring you comic book reviews because, look, we love comics, we love covers, but dang it, people need to do reviews on comics, and that's what I'm here for. I hope you pick up some of these books that I mentioned, and we'll see you next time, okay? Till next week's reviews. Thanks a lot for watching. I really appreciate it. Bye-bye.